Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. How are we doing out there today? How are we feeling today? Shout out to all my spiritual beings out there all over the world. All my earth angels. All my spiritual queens and kings. Shout out to each and every last one of you. How's everybody doing out there today on this lovely Tuesday? I'm going to need for everybody to smash that like button. Y'all smash it up. Let's get the algorithm going out here. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm out here. Y'all leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brian, aka the Spiritual Warrior, folks. Make sure y'all stay tuned at the end of this video. I'm going to need for all my earth angels, all my spiritual beings out there, to please stay tuned at the end of this very video. Make sure you turn your notifications bell on so every time I upload a video, folks, you will be notified. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. But I'm going to need for everybody to smash that like button. If you ever had people try to break you down, hit that like button. If people ever tried their best, I mean literally tried their best, tried everything in their power to try to bring you down, but they couldn't, because you know why? You are unbreakable. You are invincible out here to these folks. And this is why a lot of people are very, very, very jealous of you, because they tried everything in their power to try to bring you down. They tried everything, like literally everything in their power. But let's look at it this way, ladies and gentlemen. These people out here are powerless, fearless. They're afraid of you. You got all the power. You got all the strength. And they had tried everything. I mean, literally everything. You are invisible to these people. They try to gang up a clique on you, like literally an army against you. An army against one person. Now, anytime somebody got to do that, that's a dangerous person right there. And guess what? You still beat them all. Spiritually. In the physical form. In the spirit. You beat all these damn idiots. Now, every time they see you, they had no choice to give you respect. They had no choice to put some respect on your name, because you know why? You stood 10 toes down when everybody was against you. And the best part about that is, you did never, ever, ever folded. Not never, ever, ever folded. But what these folks fail to realize is, if that was them, oh, they would have folded. They would have folded big time. Because people like that, they will fall in the trap easily. But see, you ain't go down that path. You ain't go down that road, ladies and gentlemen. You have outsmarted everybody that try to bring you down. Everybody try to break you. They want to see you screwing up like a worm. They want to see you cry. They try their best. They try to turn friends against you. Now, let's be clear here. If you did have people that was considered your friend end up turning on you, guess what? I'm sorry to break it down to y'all like this, but they was really never your friend. Because a real friend would defend you when you are not around, and they will take up for you. But listen to me, spiritual warriors. If you ever had people that turned on you, that you thought that was really your friend, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. That person was never, ever, ever, that wasn't your friend. They were looking down on you the whole time. They were against you the whole time. So they joined forces with this enemy, or these enemies of yours. Try to spread all your personal information out. Talking about you, what you've done in the past, and all this and all that. But the old you in the past is dead and gone. They talk about the old you, but they don't want to talk about the new you, because you know why? You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable, invincible out here. You can't be defeated. And they can't stand your guts because of it. You won't bow down. You won't kiss their behind. You won't throw in the towel. You won't surrender. You won't do none of that. You too tough for them. You Floyd Mayweather. You undefeated out here. You the champ right now. You got the spirit of Floyd Mayweather. These people can't beat you. Even on their best day, they still can whoop your behind, because you know why? You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Your spirit is untouchable and is unbreakable. That's why a lot of people are mad at you today. This is why a lot of people scatter away from you every time you arrive to the scene. And sometimes you be saying to yourself, yo, is it me? Like, yo, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? It's not you that's doing something wrong. You're doing everything right. It's these knuckleheads out here that try to bring you down, trying to cause conflict towards you. But as you can see, none of that didn't work. You see, when you following God, the path of Christ, that is, everything that these enemies would try, or any spiritual attack they would try, it will not touch you. It will go right back to the doggone center. God got his hands on you. Can't nothing, and I mean no demon in hell, can put their hand on you. Now if they try, guess what? It ain't gonna work. God got you in this, how can I put this? God got you in this bubble. You understand? He got you in this bubble, and everything that the enemies is throwing at you, they're trying to burst your bubble. Everything they are throwing at you is not working. They can't burst your bubble. You too strong. You mentally strong. They mentally weak out here. But let's reverse this. If that was them, oh, they would have been folded. They would have got on their knees and started crying. They would have got in that corner and started bawling, sobbing like a little kid, like a little child. But see, with you, you had everybody turning against you for no apparent reason. Everybody want to see you down. Ladies and gentlemen, the jealousy is real out here. They see you got some confidence. They see you got some faith. And people will do anything, I mean anything, to try to snatch that away from you. But I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. It's inside of you. It's not on you like a piece of clothing, like some jewelry. It is not on you. It's inside of you. It's inside of you. And they try so hard. I mean so hard in their power. All your enemies had tried. Oh, listen to me. They had tried. But guess what? It didn't never work. Powerless dummies. Trying to bring the tough people down. They can't bring you down. Somebody like you anyway. You too tough for these people. You too mentally strong for them. They can't handle you one-on-one. So guess what? They had to get about 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people. And guess what? They still lost. These people had still lost the battle. You weren't even competing with them. They competing with you. And they still lost. Stupid. Like literally stupid. These people out here are embarrassing themselves. They try to make you look bad, but the whole time they're making themselves look bad. Ladies and gentlemen, people try to make you look like you were the bad guy. But now everybody started to see the true colors. It's showing. The truth is prevailing out here, ladies and gentlemen. You can fool some of the people all the time, but let me tell you something. You cannot fool everybody all the time. Because sooner or later, the truth will come to light. Darkness is intimidated by the light. That's why every time you step up into their room, you are shining. And them same people that try to break you down, they're going to tear you up and turn their neck. They can act like they didn't even see you, but they saw you. They see that light. They see it. They can't overlook that light. They give you all this silent treatment. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at people like this. It's hilarious how people try to bring you down. You by yourself. They had to get a whole cheerleading squad. They had to get that ballerinas. That's to go against you. I mean, literally everybody. And every single last one of them ballerinas and their little funky clique end up losing. And guess what? You still won. You untouchable. You unbreakable. They wish they had your strength. They wish they had your confidence, your faith. These people wish they could be you. They wish they had your shoes. They can't walk in your shoes. Your shoes is way too big for these idiots. You out here for the bigger legacy. These people ain't got what it takes to build up a legacy. Because you know why? They too weak. They too weak-minded. They still stuck in society. Today's society, that is. They want to follow the rules of society. They want to go out. They want to go out, party, smoke, drink, BS, fool around, all this other nonsense. Instead of studying, going to the gym, putting in that work. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do the work. But when they see somebody like you putting in the work, or you start making progress after progress after progress, or they're going to try everything in their power to try to stop you. Let's gang up on him. He getting too powerful. Let's gang up on her. She getting too powerful. She getting too many supports. He getting too many supports right now. We need to stop this guy. We need to stop her. You will be amazed what people say about you behind closed doors when they start seeing you winning. Back then, they were loving you then because you were losing. That's like them. But as you broke away from that cycle of theirs, you got away from the matrix. You step outside the box and start thinking for yourself. And you said, the hell with society, I'm going to do what I want to do. Or they had a problem with that, so guess what? They had to team up in the huddle, and try to make up these stupid, selfish plans to try to get rid of you, try to stop you, try to bring you down. Now, ain't that something? Your enemies is so doggone weak. They had to get a group of people, even people that you had grew up with, that's to team up against you, to try to hurt you. But in reality, folks, these people is hurting themselves. What goes up, it must come down. Karma. Karma is nothing to be played with. You see, when they attacked you, karma was on your side. Karma was like, oh, I saw that. And these people get what they deserve. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I know you want to get revenge on these people, but let me tell y'all something. Y'all leave that to God. Wash your hands with it and let God do his thing. You keep out here, you just stay out there thriving and elevating and flourishing. Because you're going to have some knuckleheads that's going to try to stop your glory. They want to get in the way of your blessings. Like, these people really going to try. They're going to try everything up their sleeves to try and stop you. But chosen ones, star seed, spiritual warriors, spiritual queens, and spiritual kings, listen to me. You cannot be stopped. Next year, that's finna be your year. 2024, you've been through so much this past year, and the year before that, and the year before that, that God is getting tired of seeing you. God is tired of seeing you suffering, struggling. You've been putting in all this hard work. So guess what? Next year, 2024, is finna be your year. That's why you have lots of fallouts, with a bunch of people. Because God was showing you, up he can't go, she can't go, up they can't go. Friends can't go, family can't go. This is for you only. Because only you went through this. Only you had struggled. You ain't asked for no handouts. You ain't asked for none of that. You did it all on your own by your doggone self. And this is why your enemies is so jealous of you, intimidated by you, as a matter of fact. That's why I had to game up on you. Like, literally game up on one person. Like they were going to try and do something. Like they try to scare you or something. But like Bone Crusher, you ain't never scared. The only one you were scared of is the man above them clouds. But other than that, you ain't scared of nobody. You ain't afraid of nobody. They bleed just like you bleed. But for some strange reason, your enemies, they ain't want to go toe-to-toe with you because you know why? They're afraid of you. But see, in the spirit, they try to attack your spirit, but your spirit is unbreakable. You too tough for these folks. They try to break you, but guess what? They end up breaking themselves down. Wah, 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 wah. All the way down. What goes up, it must come down. You once was last, but now you about to be first. They was first, but now they finna be last. God made you the head and not the tail, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why your enemies are so pissed off at you. They are literally, extremely pissed the hell off. But who cares? You defeated them already. One by one, one by one, one by one. Now they sitting back in the corner from a distance staring at you like, we have tried everything to beat him. We tried everything in our power to beat her, and they still standing. Look at them. They think they all that. He ain't all that anyway. Child, he ain't all that. Girl, she ain't all that. He ain't all that. Y'all ever had people that's staring at you from a distance with their arm crossed? They're staring at you like a bunch of clowns because they know their time is up. They know that these people had embarrassed their own selves. They know they embarrassed their own selves. That's why they sitting back looking crazy. When they went toe-to-toe with you, or try to go toe-to-toe with your spirit, that is, they know they was up for a fight. They put up a good fight, but guess what? They got their behind spiritually whoop. These people try to whoop on your spirit, but your spirit end up whooping them. Unbreakable, invincible, strength, courage, confidence, faith, unstoppable, untouchable. Ladies and gentlemen, all them things I just named, that is you. Put that in the comments and say, I am unbreakable, I am unstoppable, I am invincible. I Floyd Mayweather, I am undefeated. My enemies could not beat me. They couldn't beat me in the spirit. And they got that tail whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, your enemies is going to try everything up their sleeves. Every single last one of your haters is going to try to do something to you, to try to throw you off track. But listen to me. Don't you ever let these idiots, these biscuit head dummies out here distract you for what God is finna put into your life. God is finna reward you with blessings. Your cup is finna overflow right now. And your enemy is going to try everything in their power to try to stop you from getting these blessings. But who the hell are they? Exactly. Nobodies. A bunch of nobodies. A bunch of watercolor shoulders. They want to be just like you so bad, it's a crying shame. Like the Rain Brothers, it's a low down dirty shame. They want to be just like you, but they don't want to come up to you and ask you, how did you did it? How'd you do this? How'd you do that? That pride and ego is getting in their way. And they were never able to be like you because you know why? You know why? They ain't got what you got. They can have all the cars and all this other BS. You ain't got to have all that. and you still getting blessed, and you still happy. But they got all of these materialistic things, and guess what? They are still miserable. But they looking at you like, why is you so happy? Because let me tell you something. You did the work. You put in the work. You made through hell and back. And guess what? You still out here winning. You still out here smiling. And your enemies will never be able to understand that. But it's okay. They can't understand it because you know why? It ain't none of their business. It's between you and God. This is you and God thing right here. Your enemies had no business trying to go up against you, trying to team up on you. But look at them now. Embarrassed. Can't even look at you in their eye when they talk to you. As a matter of fact, they can't even be near you. They can't even get near your presence. You intimidated the living daylights out of these people. Like literally, you scared the living hell out of them. Without cussing them out, lifting a finger, doing nothing. You just stood still and stood in silence. You ain't had to do nothing. Your spirit already done this job, ladies and gentlemen. So if you ever been through that, trust me, you already have won. And guess what? You unstoppable. You unbreakable. You definitely is invisible out here. Your enemies can't do a doggone thing to you. Even if they try, guess what? It will be in their dreams. But they had to wake up and be like, damn, I had a dream I beat him. I had a dream I beat her. But back to reality, son. You ain't beat us. You still lost. And words of Muhammad Ali, rest in peace. If you ever had dreams of whooping my behind, you better wake up and apologize. That's a straight 100. Straight facts. If you ever had dreams of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. Because when your enemies wake up, as you can see, we still unbreakable. We still unstoppable. And we are visible out here. We can't be stopped. The only thing that can stop us, God forbid, is death. But other than that, they can't stop us out here, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't worrying about them. They worrying about us. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch y'all in the next video. And remember, your enemies could not break you. You are unbreakable. You are invisible. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.